let's create a watch strap for our watch. Now what we want to do is we want to create a plane that's going to intersect this extrusion and that we can use to create a rod and a watch strap itself. So let's rotate back and we're going to create a plane on this face. And if I rotate this a little bit, I can drag this up just until the point that it's intersecting this cylinder. So I'm gonna make it about 0.018 so that it's intersecting, and I'm gonna hit OK. And so from here I can create a sketch on this plane, and I can come to Tools and then Section Analysis, and I can click on this plane and just kind of drag it up until I'm cutting through the hole. So just want to drag this into place here and hit OK. That's going to make it a little bit easier to make this. So I'm going to come to Line. And actually, before I create a line, I want to come to Project/Include, and I want to click on this line. And once that's created, I can come back to Line, and I can place this right on that middle point of the line. I can drag it over here. And then what I want to do is I want to close up this as a box. So I'm going to drag this over to here and close this rectangle. So as you can see, what I did just now is I created a rectangle which is inside our cylinder. And so now that I've created this this shape, what I can do is, what I'd like to do first really is actually drag this all the way to the end here so that it covers the entire part. So I'm going to hit Finish Sketch, and now I'm going to come back to Solid, Revolve. I'm going to select this profile, and under Axis I'm going to delete whatever it automatically selected. I'm going to select this as my axis, this line. And this is going to be a new body, and I'm going to hit OK. And now if I come to Analysis and I delete my analysis, you're going to see that it comes out as a part. So that's my pin. And now I can begin my development of the watch strap. So I'm going to create a sketch on that same plane. And I'm going to drag out a 2-point rectangle. And that 2-point rectangle is going to come from about this corner. And I'm going to drag it out. And we want to drag it out really to about here. Now we're mostly just eyeballing it. We can always extend it more later. But we're going to bring it to about there. And so we're just going to kind of drag this in place. If we want to, we can select this line and this line, and I can click P on the keyboard to project them, and then I can set a dimension if I so choose, if I want to be more exact. So I can make this, let's give it 30 thousandths away. So if you give it 30 thousandths away, it's definitely pretty far. I may want to make it less, but to do that, so all right, let's make it 10 thousandths of an inch. We'll give it 10 thousandths of an inch on each side. All right, that definitely looks a lot better, and we can kind of bring this in a little bit if we want to. And the main thing to understand here is that we're going to be doing an extrusion, and then we're going to be creating a hole in our extrusion. So I'm going to come back to Solid, and I'm going to extrude this. And I want it to be symmetric. So I'm going to create my extrusion, and I'm going to make it, let's say, 50 thousandths. And let's see what that looks like. So that's going to be a little bit thicker than we want. We really want it to be about 25 to 30 thousandths maybe. So set it to about 30 thousandths. And this is going to be a new body, just like before. So we're going to hit OK. And from here, what we need to do is we need to create our cut. So I'm going to click on this face, and I'm going to create a sketch. And again, if I come back to Tools, click on Section Analysis, which we've done many times, I can click on this face and hit OK. And now I can create my center rectangle, basically using this circle as my frame of reference. So I can click P on the keyboard, and it may be a little bit hard to select at first because we're in a cross section. But if you select the pin itself and you click P on the keyboard, then that will project that cylinder. So with that cylinder selected, all I have to do is I have to come up to center diameter circle and just place my center diameter circle right on that center point. And if I create a dimension here, I can make this, let's say, 030, or maybe we want to make it a little bit more, maybe 035 to give it a little bit of room. Now if I make it 035, I can come back to solid and extrude a cut. And this cut is going to run all the way through my strap. And it's going to be a cut operation. And click Objects to cut. And we only want to cut this body right here. So we don't want to cut body 4 or body 1. We just want to cut body 5. So I'm going to hit OK. And that's going to create the cut in the part. So if I hide this pin, you can see that that cut has actually been created. Okay, great. So let's show this part, and we can finally get out of our view here. So come here to Analysis under Section and just delete that since we don't need it anymore. And so we've created what we want to make, but we want to mirror this to the other side. So what we want to do is we want to find a plane we can use, which we've created in the past. That's the plane 1. Now we're going to mirror two features, or rather two bodies. So what we want to do is we want to come to Solid, and we want to come to Create, and under Mirror, we want to click on this object as well as this object. So two objects. And we want to mirror these two objects about the plane 1. And that's going to mirror them to the other side. And you can just hit OK. And that's going to do it. Like and subscribe for more. Thank you.